Yo, so every now and again, I gotta make a pivot. I've been on black women ass this whole week. Before that, for the last 4 months, I was on trannies and shit. I guess I still am on trannies, but this is exclusive to white people, namely white men trying to fraud like they fucking transgender, but we see through the fuckery. Well, what I mean by that, I got this article. I was going through Twitter, and this happened fucking yesterday, so I'm fresh hot on the press on this shit. Nation's first elected transgender state representative arrested on child porn charges. Twitter didn't give no information, so I had to do my own digging and diving and shit, right? So it said, a former Democratic New Hampshire state representative who identifies as blah, 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 was arrested for sexually explicit images of children, child porn, right? So Stacey Marie Lawton, a biological man that identifies as a female, was initially elected in 2012 but unable to serve because he was on probation for 2008 felony conviction of credit card fraud. So this nigga was a fucking thief. This is the argument that black people always make, that it's a bunch of fucking white criminals in America just getting slaps on the wrist, but I digress. The former Democratic representative faced several charges down the road. This nigga was arrested for making a bomb threat in 2015, arrested again in 2021, and charged on related misuse of state's 911 texting system. I don't know what the fuck that means. Nigga was texting the police. Despite Lawton's criminal past, the candidate was elected for a second term in Nashua, New Hampshire in 2022, but was never seated after being jailed again for multiple stalking related charges. So he was a fucking stalker. And as you see the picture right here, he looked like a fucking weird ass stalker slash pedophile. Now, this is why I make the argument that you can't just identify but what the fuck you want, right? This foolishness has to stop. There needs to be some type of movement against this monkey shit, because this ain't science. This is people emotions, how they feel. They need to be psychiatrically evaluated. These motherfuckers are unhinged, unstable, and we don't need them making transgender movement some politicized shit because of shit like this. This nigga's a fucking repeat offender, and he's getting elected to a city official. Like, how the fuck do you even do that? This nigga looks like a fucking meth head right here. He looked like he touched kids with a fucking rape van. That's why I say black people need to start running America, because white people fucking it up, like straight up and down. Everybody always talks about the elite being part of human trafficking. When we say elite, or at least when I say elite, I don't know what you motherfuckers be thinking about. Everybody thinks about Jeffrey Epstein or some rich famous fuck. I don't mean just rich and powerful people in Hollywood. I mean when people say the elite is running child sex trafficking rings, this nigga's a part of government. That's literally elite. You're part of inner mechanics of the system. You have connections to people that have real power. Hell, if you're a state official, you have some form of power, right? Where you can camouflage behind that shit and be snatching up kids and fucking them, or having fucking lewd lascivious images of them, like this fucking creep right here. You know what I'm saying? We the people need to start going on a jihad against this fucking movement. This tranny shit needs to be curbed. It's okay if you identify whatever, right? But in serious environments, you shouldn't be able to, like politics. If you're a convicted felon and they shipping your ass off to prison, you don't get to go to women prison. You go to men prison so they can fuck you with those fake tits, because biologically you're a man. We just got to start putting our foot down and saying, nah, enough is enough. This is fuckery. This is convoluted. This is starting to create chaos and confusion, and we done with this shit. In any event, if you like this episode, click the link, turn the notifications on, and as always, share on all social media platforms if you like it. I think a lot of other people like my content also. Anyways, I'm out. No.